As an animator, I bring shapes to life. I'm basically a technical puppeteer. You just really need to know the fundamentals of animation to understand how to move shapes and the timing in between those shapes. Moving from one pose to another, you need to be able to work fast, you need to work well with the team, and be willing to make changes and adapt. And you need to know when to just have fun with what you're doing. I'm an animator at Yeti Farm Creative. I make cartoons for a living. We've been doing children's shows, mostly 2D animation. We've delved in 3D animation too. On an average day as an animator at Yeti Farm, you're taking a whole scene from an episode and animating it. So you're going from scene setup, posing, animation revision. Typically the tools we use for animation are Toon Boom Harmony. You don't want to get too comfortable with the program. That's why I try to learn something new at least once a month.
We worked with Harley for about 5 or 6 years now. It's been amazing watching him climb and watching him progress. His talents get better over the years. He caught on really, really fast, and today he's one of our top animators.
Working in a thriving industry in Kelowna is pretty amazing because you get to say you're part of a profession that is booming. It's absolutely booming in Kelowna. My passion is my career. I really do love what I do. My Cree name is Good Morning Rising Sun. I hail from Ahtahkakoop Cree Nation in Saskatchewan, under Treaty 6 territory. I come from a large family with 7 brothers and sisters. Throughout my early life, I moved around a lot between Saskatchewan and BC, and bounced around between foster homes. One of the constants in my childhood was watching cartoons, and I found comfort in the family bonds I saw on TV. It was a getaway from the intensity of being in a foster home. Growing up, I didn't know anybody that worked in technology, let alone someone who was Indigenous. But I did have a teacher who started a 2D animation class that opened my mind to exactly what I was going to do. It's imprinting yourself onto what your heart really wants. After the foster homes, we eventually moved back to the reserve. Reserve life was really harsh, and I got a bus ticket, and then I left home at the age of 16. That was a big step, is just taking the jump, the leap. And I've been living in the Okanagan ever since. I found out about Center for Arts Technology, and I applied and got in. It was a 2-year course. That's where I really latched onto learning 2D animation. The technical part of it was very intense and scary because you're in the ocean and you don't know what's ahead of you. My first year at Center for Arts Technology, my little sister passed away. She was hit by a drunk driver. It was hard to get through, but I was so focused on my career goal, so I kept pushing through. And then the second year, my older brother passed away. So it was even harder, but my resolve was absolute to graduate and get into this career path. I wanted more out of my life. I demanded more out of my life. My daughter, Beta Everly Stardust Knife, is 2.5. She's a bundle of joy. She can light up my day when I'm having a bad day. Beta and I love to sit on the couch, like potatoes, eating Cheerios and fish crackers while watching cartoons. She goes, "Can we watch Daddy's shows?" I'm always watching her react to subtle things that I saw myself watching as a kid. Subtle smiles and facial expressions and characters. And to see that expressed on my daughter to something I worked on is... I'm getting goosebumps just talking about it, just because it's this living thing I made, watching something I made. I want to inspire my Indigenous community and to show that you're not bound to your surroundings, that you deserve more out of this thing we call life. When I look back, I'm most thankful for the hard times that I've been through, because it really honestly made me appreciate the good times that I have. You're allowed to dream and be what you want to be.